It's our green video.
Our green video?
Except for my pink here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Always.
I got black.
Yeah, I don't care. That's just what it is.
I mean, no one's always itches on the vlog.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, I just want to let you know that when you did that, I couldn't hardly see you at all.
Okay.
In the camera, so maybe just move it back a titch and we'll be all set.
That's as far as
this is good.
Okay.
Let's do this. All right, well, let's keep going. Let's keep rolling.
All right.
Welcome to the vlog, guys.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Can I answer that?
Sure.
I am exhausted.
You're exhausted?
Yes, I'm having such a hard time, like, finding a balance still. I mean, this is going on, what is this, week number 4?
I think so.
And it's still really rough.
Excuse me.
As some of you guys know, my leg has been bothering me, which we finally figured out that it was a muscle cramp. And if it almost starts to go away, it's completely done on Sundays. Well, then Monday I get up and I'm driving, you know, roughly 2 hours with traffic, stop and go. And by Monday night, my leg is just a mess again. And then Tuesday morning, you know, that's where I'm doing most of my walking, you know, close to 10,000 steps. So I'm having some issues here.
Yeah.
Like, I love the exercise, but I feel like I just need to take a full day and not move.
Yeah.
Of course, how would I go to the bathroom? That would be really messy.
It would be.
Yeah.
I'm not cleaning that up.
But anyway, if you're new to the vlog, based on the title of this, I'm Tiff.
And I'm Cari.
And we like to make people laugh.
We do.
Yes, currently we're on a journey to have our first child. So this is going to be, this is part 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, part 2 of the Q&A.
Part 2.
Yes. We've had so many questions and we're still getting them.
We are.
And you are so wonderful that you wrote down every question.
I did. Every one that I could find. So.
And not only did you just write them down, you put them in kind of like an order to where they would fit.
For the first video, I did.
Okay.
Definitely. The second one is more random questions, so I don't think it really matters which order they go in.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we can just start off at the top.
Okay. Perfect.
Are the babies going to have both of our last names?
Oh, well, this one's easy. I'm going to let you field it.
Well, the answer is no. The baby's not going to have both of our last names because Tiffany has the same last name as me.
Yes. And if you're wondering, it's always a difficult choice, I think, whether you're in a gay relationship or straight relationship. Traditionally, the woman just takes the man's name, but that's kind of changing now.
Yeah.
Not that Cari and I see ourselves as a man in this relationship, which is a common misconception for people who aren't, you know.
But that's a whole
Yeah, we'll skip that, sorry. Anyway, I just decided in the end that I would be a Paulsine.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with it.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the baby will only have one last name.
Yes.
Next question. Are families and friends supportive of this journey?
I would say yeah. Oh, there's that motorcycle guy. Every video.
For the most part, I would say yes. I can't think of anyone who's not supportive of our journey so far. So,
to be fair with that, we haven't specifically called out every member of our family,
right,
or respective families to say, "Hey, Cari and I are having a baby. What do you guys think?"
Right.
But
are trying to have one anyways.
Right? Yeah, they were very supportive of our wedding. So I guess, even though it's not a good thing to assume all the time, I think we're just going to assume that they're fine with it, because we haven't really heard otherwise.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So, question number 3. When Cari gets pregnant, is Tiffany ready for kitty duties?
No.
Like the litter box?
No. No, I'm not.
I know. She's not.
I'm not ready.
You're going to have to be, though.
It actually makes me throw up and almost vomit. On several occasions, I get litter in my eye. So I'm going to have to...
How?
I don't know. Remember that one time I got in there? I couldn't open my eye?
I don't know how you do that.
I'm going to probably get one of those little masks and maybe some protective eye gear, like some goggles. And then I'll be all set.
You're the worst.
Listen, I am the worst. And I know that there are some people out there who are like me. Just every once in a while, you'll come across somebody who's who has an aversion to something. It's just the smell of that, like, ammonia from the pee, and it's not even so much the cat doo-doo. It's the pee. It's when you're scooping it up and it... Yeah.
Oh, well, I've tried to get different litter for that reason. Yeah. So...
But you know what? Whether or not I'm ready, I'm going to do it. Because you cannot.
I cannot.
No. So, even when we get inseminated, I don't want you to do it anymore. No. Because you never know.
So, like, are you ready to within a week or so?
I guess so.
You better be.
Alrighty. Let me see. Boy or girl?
We are a house divided on this.
Yeah, we are. It's kind of like the U of M Michigan State debacle.
But we don't have that debacle.
Right. I'm just saying a house divided in Michigan is normally that.
Tiffany dreams of having a son. And I dream of having a daughter.
So why do you want a daughter? Like, first? Or do you want only daughters?
No. I just... Probably because I have a niece. So I'm used to...
Okay.
Raising a little girl. So...
And I don't have... I mean, other than our niece now, I mean, I've been with both boys and girls my entire life, so I guess, I mean, honestly, the real answer to this is I would be ecstatic with either.
Right, obviously.
But I wouldn't complain if we had a little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put him in little vests and bow tie. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, I just...
Dreams.
Yeah.
Next question. Would Tiff ever want to carry?
Now, I put out a separate video about this, so if you want, you can look at that. It's, do you remember what it was called? It was, Two Moms dash something or another. The other mother, the non-biological mother. Yeah. But for a really quick answer, I don't ever have plans on carrying a child. If you guys can't tell, I'm a little overweight. Just a couple pounds. I don't want that extra weight. I don't think I would do well carrying a child either.
I don't. I agree with you.
Yeah. And ever since my bout with cancer, I'm pretty weak still. So, yeah, nope. Nope.
So then how did we decide who would carry? We just it was pretty easy.
Well, you wanted to.
I do.
Yeah,
I do want to. And Tiffany doesn't want to, so it works out perfectly.
Yeah, so I mean, you were very forthcoming in the fact that you wanted to.
Plus your age plays a factor in that too.
I'm the only 42-year-old with acne. Stop. Look at my chin, it's like a checkerboard.
Is there a particular baby brand we are leaning towards? Well, no. Because we are waiting until we actually are pregnant to start that. Yeah. Looking at baby brands and things like that. Because I don't want to get my hopes up too much. I already got high expectations. I don't want to go in there thinking that 100% this is going to work and have everything ready and then be disappointed. So.
Well, you do have a beautiful uterus, according to doctor.
I do.
So, I mean, there isn't any reason for us to assume that we wouldn't be lucky the first time around, but I definitely can see, what you're saying. Yeah. Now, I can answer just a little bit extra with that. I think that one company, it would be kind of silly just to stick with that one brand, because I know that there are different brands of pacifiers. And then you have to be really careful, because some of those big brand people get their pacifiers, the material from other countries that, we wouldn't want to use. When we were looking for when my cousin Brittany had her baby. So, I mean, it's probably going to be specific to the item, I would say.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Alrighty, so is this baby names? We kind of have some names picked out, but we're going to keep those on the DL. Especially until we... get pregnant, find out the gender, and then, go from there. Right. I think maybe placing a name before we're pregnant makes it a little more real than we should be, going. But that doesn't mean we're not talking about it.
Brings my hopes up even higher.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're going to keep those a secret for a while.
Oh, yeah.
What were our top 3 donor criteria? So we did do a video on this too, like a
full video.
A full video.
Yeah.
Talking about donor and things like that. But what were the top 3 criteria, do you think?
I think we kind of differed. I mean, we wanted a donor who was diverse with music, you know, played musical instruments. We looked at education as a factor. Yes. And then it was features. Like, we were very adamant about our features. You know, so...
Well, mostly yours, because the baby will already have a 50% chance of having mine.
I mean, we just didn't, you know, we kept all of our features together, and...
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that was basically it. And plus, we looked for a as healthy as we could find donor.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, so same interests, and then healthy, like health history, things like that. No, top 2 at least.
Right.
Education, top 3.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So what do we have next? Are we concerned about explaining to moms, to the child, and to strangers?
You know what? The strangers part, I'm not concerned about that at all, because I don't know that I would explain anything to a stranger regardless.
Right.
You know, if a stranger came up to me and said, "Is that your baby?" I would probably politely smile and then walk away. You know, I mean, I would feel very violated if somebody walked up to me and asked me if that was my baby. But with that being said, if it was someone I was introduced to and they said that, I wouldn't, you know, feel sad about explaining. I would say it was my child. If I had the baby with me, it's my child.
Well,
like, I have no reason to say that, well, sort of, because I'm in a lesbian relationship, but my wife actually had the baby, so technically, no, there's no technicality. It's my baby. Nice to meet you.
Exactly.
And I'm not afraid to talk to our child about, you know, having 2 mothers at all.
No.
I'm sure we'll have another video about that later, you know, once we discuss more and find out, you know, if we're pregnant. You know, I know a lot of people want to know, and I don't know if this is a question, so I apologize ahead of time, but what the baby will call us, I saw that.
Oh.
Some of those questions we're obviously going to save for, you know, a later vlog, but...
Right.
I don't think I'm not worried.
No,
so.
Me either.
Okay. So how, daycare, babysitter, or stay at home, what do you think?
Well, in a perfect world, I would love to be a stay-at-home mom. I would love it.
I think that's going to be shocking for many people to hear.
You think so?
Yeah, because, I mean, you're a very independent, you know, strong-willed woman. So, I mean, you do so well, like, out in public with people. You do great with volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I don't know, I just would love to be a stay-at-home mom. It's what I've always felt like I would be the best at. Like, I just feel like it's my calling, you know? I don't know, sometimes you just have that feeling. So.
And I'm fine with that, too. Some of our friends, and they've, like, talked to us about, you know, aren't you concerned that it's going to be really costly if you're, you know, one of you is staying home? And, you know, thankfully, I'm going to school to be a, you know, a doctor.
Right.
In clinical psychology. So I'm hoping that, you know, it'll work out.
Right.
You know, but like she said, in a perfect world, yes. And I'm fine with that too. I mean, I know that there are moms out there who are single mothers, single fathers, and they work their butt off and they provide for their kids, and I commend them 100%. I also know that there are definite advantages to having a stay-at-home mom as well. You know, so if it can be avoided, that would be awesome. But that's certainly not looking down.
Working can be avoided?
Yeah, I'm sorry, if working can be avoided for her, I'm behind that 100%. But that's definitely not me looking down on anyone who's out there kicking butt and taking names.
Oh, no.
You know, so.
And until you're done with school, we probably will have daycare or babysitter. So it'll probably be a combination of all 3.
Yeah. I don't daycare though when, because this is actually something we haven't discussed yet. So you're seeing like a first-hand discussion between us. Do you mean like an actual daycare setting for when the baby is really young?
Yeah.
Like, so, like before the baby can walk, you will do daycare?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, it just depends on our situation at the time.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. I never really gave that any thought yet. I'm not opposed to it because I know it happens, but I definitely want to look into how that would work.
Okay.
Yeah, because I always get worried because I know that daycare settings, it's one person to 5 children.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, what if there were more than one newborn? You know, how do they tend to 2 newborns and then 3 other children?
Right.
You know, so, yeah.
Something to look into.
Yeah, definitely look into that.
And the last question that we have is, how long did it take us to decide to have a baby?
This is kind of a loaded question.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So what are you thinking?
Well, it didn't take me long at all to decide that I wanted to have a baby, but it was more that...
I really apologize about all the cars today, you guys.
They're loud.
It's just very hot in here and we're still doing that carbon footprint thing. So we're trying to deal with it, so definitely sorry about that.
But it took us a long time to decide the timing.
Yeah.
So it didn't take me long at all. I've known for a long time that I wanted to be a mom and have a baby.
Yeah.
But deciding when was the big issue. And I wanted to be done with school. So now I'm done with school. And we started immediately.
We also struggled with, do we get married? Do we have a baby? How does that work? Like, what are women's, 2 mother households? What are the, I don't want to say laws or rules, but what is the protection?
Yeah.
You know, like, all of that was up in the air back in the day. Like, I think if marriage had been legal when Cari and I first got together, we probably would have been married 2 years in at the latest. But, we had to wait because we wanted things to be legal. And we heard that once you're married, same-sex couples don't have to go through adoption in Michigan after.
Yeah.
Like I should be able to be written down on the birth certificate as
the other mother.
So technically, as far as the law is concerned, the child will be mine.
Yep.
Which is great, and I don't really need a law because I'm going to always think that anyway.
Well, of course.
Right. So I think it was more of a question of just waiting for other people to get their stuff together.
That too.
Yeah. So I guess, is that it then? Wow, you have some really strong kitten breath today. All those yawns, it's just, whew, okay.
But I think that is all the questions that I found.
Yeah, so far. We're still writing them down, and I mean, I'm taking snapshots of them because I know we've been really busy. But, we'll have some more later. I think we're going to, next week is our big week. Our donation's been ordered. There's another video of that if you'd like to see it. If you haven't. You're starting your strips again. Check your LH level.
I'm starting my strips tomorrow.
Right, and the donation should be delivered on the 10th, which is that a Tuesday? Yeah, it's a Tuesday. So the earliest that any of this can even happen is that Wednesday. So...
Well, it could be Tuesday.
I guess it could be. Yeah.
Could be Tuesday.
Okay, yeah. I didn't think about that.
Depending on what my body decides to do.
It's funny. Well, yeah, so there you have it. We've really put our ducks in a row here, and now we're just waiting for your body to do the rest.
Yeah.
So come on, body! Like I told you last week!
Not too fast, though, because we gotta wait for our donation to arrive.
Yes, slow down, body. Never mind. Slow down, body. Don't listen.
Just do everything right on time.
Yes, please. And please be perfect the first time. We want to be parents so badly.
Okay. You're making things weird.
Because I'm talking to you? Because I'm actually talking to, like, your side here.
Yeah.
Come on, body. Come on, body. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm being a creeper, so it's time to go, folks. Thanks for watching the video. We definitely appreciate everything.
We really do.
Yes, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new. Click that little bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Share us with your friends.
Yes, because if you love us, your friends are going to love us.
Yeah.
It's A equals B equals C. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I guess that's it. We will catch you on the flippity.